I'm Danielle, Teacher Training Advisor, and I'm going to talk through the application with you today. We're going to look at school experience, training providers, the application, especially the personal statement, school experience and some references, and we're going to talk about the interview. School experience. This is not mandatory, but it will definitely strengthen your application and support you at interview. Please check with the providers to see if they require it. There's different ways to arrange school experience. Using the Get Into Teaching website, there's a link on there to help you set up the experience, or you can contact schools directly. If you've got friends and family at school, please contact them directly. They'll be able to help you too. Your Teacher Training Advisor will also give you some virtual links if you're struggling with those two options. Just remember though, if you're involved in an after-school club, such as Brownies or Scouts, this also helps towards your application. When you go into schools, what to look out for? Keep a reflective diary, write about the observations, and use this information in your personal statement. It creates great impact and shows the providers your understanding. How does the teacher use her voice, non-verbal forms of communication, and how effective are these? Is learning taking place? How do you know? Are the children enjoying what they're doing? Are lessons brought to life? Are they engaging, fun? What's the role of the other staff in the room? How are they deployed? Is there a relationship between management and behaviour? Is the teacher doing this effectively, and how is she doing it? Training providers. Research the training providers on offer to you. Look at what they're offering you. There should be plenty of classroom experience in at least 2 schools, a minimum of 24 weeks so that you can meet the teacher standards, which will include classroom management and making your subject accessible to pupils. You'll have excellent guidance from mentors and tutors, and you need to use the experienced teachers around you to help you achieve your goal. In addition to qualified teacher status, most courses will offer a PGCE, Postgraduate Certificate in Education. There are also a range of other courses like Teach First, Researchers into Schools, and Assessment Only. For more information on this, go on to the Get Into Teaching website. What do you ask providers? Things like, how will you arrange the academic work alongside your practical teaching practice? What will the week look like? What will the mentor offer me? How often will I see them? What schools will form part of your teaching practice? How long am I going to be in each school? And how many places do they have to offer? Is there a PGC on the course, as well as the QTS? How many school experience days would they like me to have prior to the application or prior to starting the course? And what are the course start and finish dates? These are really useful questions to know. Application. There's 2 ways to apply, either via UCAS or using the new Apply for Teacher Training on the gov.uk website. Both of them will allow you to choose 3 providers. They're quite substantial application forms, but don't worry, you don't have to fill them all in at once. You can save them and keep going back to them. The Apply Teacher Training route has limited courses on them. It will, however, take over from UCAS eventually. Personal statement. This is the most important part of the application. This is where you really show the providers your passion for the role, your understanding of what an effective classroom looks like, and it will showcase your skills and attributes and what you can bring to the teaching profession. It will show passion for your subject and phase and for working with small children. It should show a reflective account of the school experience you've observed, showing providers what you understand to be effective teaching. You can also showcase your skills and attributes. This creates amazing impact to show the providers what you can bring to the role. What to consider when you do write your personal statements. Explain your reasons for wanting to teach, your subject and your age group. Link your qualifications in with them. Don't repeat what you've put in other sections. That can be seen on UCAS already. Talk about a reflective account of your knowledge and experiences and how that will help you in your role as a teacher. Explain your previous studies, work experience, and what you've learned during any placements and how this has influenced your application. In the opening lines of your personal statement, think about a teacher who influenced you positively. I know one of mine was somebody who made the lessons fun, engaging, and exciting. She always made me want to feel like I wanted to be in her lesson. Make sure you get this across in your personal statement so you show the providers your passion and enthusiasm to be that teacher. Your work in school experience. In this section, you can add as many examples of relevant work experience as you like. Include placements, lesson observations, paid and unpaid work. You'll be surprised at how many transferable skills you have. Include examples of working with children, like volunteering, sports clubs, or activities. To arrange school experience, go onto the Get and Teaching website, and there'll be a link, the Get School Experience service. They'll be able to do this for you. Alternatively, you can contact schools directly if you've got friends and family who can help you. Your TTA will also be able to send you virtual links if you're struggling with those two options. But remember, if you're in an environment where children are learning, like Scouts or Brownies, this also helps towards your application. Getting your references ready. You'll need to provide at least 2. If you're applying for a salaried role, providers usually want your current employer. If you've left university in the last 5 years, one of them needs to come from university. The second one needs to be an individual who can comment on your potential as a teacher. Make sure they know you're using them so they can reply promptly. Interview. Your teacher training advisor will help you prepare for this. Research the school or university thoroughly, just in case you get asked any questions on why you're choosing that course. Research latest developments in education and teaching. Go onto school websites, look at things like behaviour management policies and safeguarding policies. Familiarise yourself with the curriculum, with your subject or phase, and think about your reasons for applying for teacher training. Are you able to talk about what makes a good lesson? Are you able to talk about your transferable skills and why you want to do this course? Reflect on any school experience time and what it's taught you. And remember, if your interview is being taken place remotely, make sure you test the equipment you need to use. What to expect at an interview. These vary and can include some or all of the following: a group task or discussion, an individual interview, which could be one-to-one with a panel, a short presentation, a written task, which could involve literacy and/or subject-based tests. At present, tasks are being done on a timed basis, or some may need to be sent in the day before. The providers will make sure they send you all the information you need to make sure your interview is a successful one. Further information and advice can be found on the Get Into Teaching website, or you can call us on 0800 389 2500. Please visit the marketplace, talk to providers, meet a teacher, or contact one of the teacher training advisors today who will be able to help you further. Good luck on your teacher training journey.
Hello again. I hope you enjoyed the presentation and found the information helpful. No doubt you still have many questions. You may now wish to speak with a teacher training advisor, a classroom teacher, or any of our other Marketplace participants. We recommend that you start with the How to Use the Marketplace session first, as this will outline what's available in the Marketplace and how to find your way around. To navigate your way there, use the timeline in the top left corner of your screen.